Hello everyone, welcome to Beat the Street. So today we have Mr. Umesh Sharma, who is the Managing Director of Logiciel Solutions. This is an AI first offshore software engineering partner. They provide the services over the AWS as well as other platforms of digital transformation and offshoring services. So the company is coming with an IPO. So we will be understanding with the management, Mr. Umesh Sharma, who is the managing director and also co-founded this company and have a vast experience in transforming the various IT businesses. So we'll hear from him about the company, their growth prospects, the industry they operate into, and the issue they are bringing up to. So I welcome Umesh ji with warm welcome.
Thanks very much, Sudarshanji, for a welcome and the introduction that you've given. It's a pleasure being here with you. Uh, you've already defined a basic outline of the business we are in. I'll just try to reiterate. It's a we are an AI first offshore software engineering partners to our clients. Our geography is primarily into North America, and we work with funded startups and small and medium scale businesses, as mentioned in the slide, SMBs, and we help them. They bring in the ideas from ideation state to the next level of putting up POCs and then MVPs, getting into production, and then help them scale with them. And that has been our past history with our past clients, that we've helped them not only work from ideation state, we support them to the scaling level as well. And that is how our team has grown with their experiences of handling starting up with the things as well as handling at the scale level of the things. So it's been kind of a 14 years of experience into the industry, and we've served you know around, as mentioned, 75 kind of clients in North American and other regions as well, and serving to eight plus industry verticals. Though we have our forte into two, three only specifically, but we've got privilege to serve in these kind of numbers of industries, and currently we are 100 plus strength with the employees, with around 75% of strength into our engineering and delivery services. USP that we've got is that we have had a good retention of both ways, clients as well as our team members. So we've been privileged, we've been blessed that we've been able to put up that kind of a culture for our clients. Uh, the oldest client, which is still running with us, is 12 years plus client. And on an average, our clients have stayed with us for more than 5 years, and that comes with the kind of a culture which is there in the company, that 15% of our team members are 10 years and more than 10 years old. So looking at the figures that we've done the last year, that is financial year 25 closing. So we're revenue around 21 CR, with a beta of 8.14 CR and a PAT of around five and a half CRs. So that's been the story so far.
Tell us
Yeah,
about
please.
how you started this and how you came till here. What is the
Mhm.
journey about your engagement story about with the AWS? So please tell us.
Sure. So, though this is a very dramatic story, but giving the time constraints, I would like to give a crisp version of it. Uh, we started though into business since 2003, which was into IT education and management, and eventually because those students, and we always had in mind to get into software development with all those students being who were studying into our venture. So we were able to churn out best of the talents, and we were trying to deploy it into different companies, IT talent. Eventually, our that mindset came in, that why not, we have all those capabilities. I am a IT graduate, so I always had at that mind that we should be into IT education as well as into development. So we churned out that talent and we deployed them into development. And eventually we got really good response from the clients, and when we started entering into global market, that is US market. So in 2013, in 2011 the company was founded, and in 2013 we got our first long term US client, which is still with us. So the story about this client is that this it was a US client who started from an ideation state and did end-to-end development of their product with us. And after around 10 years, in 2022, this product, which was totally developed by our so-called talent, homegrown talent, got sold by the same client to a next level venture capitalist for $40 million. We can just imagine $40 million, homegrown, all students applying that knowledge. So we were really confident about that, and then the story kept on increasing. And the guys who purchased this product are still working with us. They have hired the kept the same team to grow with us. In 2016 we were able to onboard another client called Keller Williams, which is USA's largest real estate company, with an agent of around quarter to 2 lakhs, uh, kind of number of agents, 1.75 lakh agents. तो हमने उनके लिए एक फ्लैगशिप प्रोडक्ट है उनका, कमांड के नाम से, कैलर विलियम्स का। वी डेवलप दैट प्रोडक्ट फॉर देम, और हमारी टीम में बेसिकली ये प्रोडक्ट था उनके एजेंट्स के लिए, जो कि डिजिटल मार्केटिंग करना नहीं जानते थे। तो हमने सारे डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म्स को अमलगमेट करके एक प्लेटफॉर्म का उनको एक फ्लैगशिप प्रोडक्ट दिया, जो बहुत सक्सेसफुल रहा। तो ये एक एंटरप्राइज लेवल का काम जो हमने वो भी किया, एक स्टार्टअप से लेकर के नेक्स्ट लेवल तक ले जाने का काम। सो वी हैव अ ब्लेंड ऑफ एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ ऑल हैंडलिंग ऑल दीज काइंड ऑफ clients. So we expanded in multiple segments by the time 2019 and 2022. As I said, this there was a successful acquisition for $40 million of our client, and that client, the next client, also retained us with they are still with us, अभी भी as it is चल रहा है, and काफी बड़ा valuation इस company का हो चुका है. They are also looking to sell it off. And 23 we went into a bigger capacity infrastructure that was 115 seat, and 24 25 AI adoption and IPO preparedness के लिए, right? We owe that time into these segments. So that has been the history.
Okay, okay, got it. So I think the journey has been really transformative. uh, आप आपके थोड़ा मैनेजमेंट बैकग्राउंड के बारे में बताइए, बिकॉज I uniquely found that 15% of your employees are with you since more than 10 years. So
Mhm.
yeah, that is an interesting, being in a being based out of North, being serving North American clients with all the kind of disruptions and attritions having. Probably you have maintained the both kind of relations on both sides with the client as well as your employees. So yeah, please tell us about the management.
Effectively, if I say that our whole strength lies from our family itself. It was a family started business. Me and my younger brother, who's Mr. Ajay Sharma. So we've co-founded this company, and we are being helped by our father into our vision setting, Mr. Premlal Sharma, and Latish is Ajay's wife, who's helping us into finance as well. She specializes into finance. She's a finance director. She hails from Marwadi family, and you know that numbers are really their number game is really really good with them. So Ajay is coming from an engineering background with an MBA from Birla Institute. Myself, I'd been into software development as well as into IT education. So with those experiences, we've been able to take up with this structure. And with the otherwise, now we have an independent directors on the platform, Mr. Rupinder Singh, who again is a TPO in a well-known college in the north, and Mr. Vishal Kant is also he's a PhD professor in IT college in Ludhiana itself. So it's been a good guidance and a good amalgamation and good setup between all of us, which is has helped us to go to this level. Beyond that, there are key management players who below this line who have really worked. They've been put in kind of 14, 15 years with the kind of company we are in. They were students at some stage with the organization, and they moved into this direction, and they've proved really, really well for the organization. So that's been the story.
So tell
Yeah.
us about the business model. So how it's being revenue is being built, how you what is the model you follow?
Yeah, yeah. So as said that we are catering to global market though, but we are focused primarily into North America, and our revenues are driven from exports only. They are 100% export revenue we are. So it's a stable, high value revenue with strong margins. How we derive stable revenue and strong margins? So the point is that we deploy. There are three kind of models: dedicated team, then fixed price projects, and then time and material. So our primarily our revenue is coming from dedicated teams, which is generally known as FTE model. These are monthly revenue models. So it is a retainer, monthly retainers that we have. So dedicated teams are deployed to the clients, and then monthly revenues are churned up. So 85% of our revenue comes from dedicated teams, and rest from fixed model or time and material. So that and you can see from the point that we have long-term engagements averaging more than 5 years. It's a kind of a fixed work, work order book that we have, above which we are scaling with the existing clients as well. Because of advent of AI coming in, they also want to grow with additional features from AI and newer clients as well. And second part is that we have scalable talent engine in-house. As I said, we were able to churn out good talent from inside. So those homegrown in-house training pipelines have helped us to have bigger margins than anybody else hiring from the market. So that gives us a bigger margin, and dedicated teams give us a support of a regular work order book. So, as far as our scaling is concerned, we are asset light, being the kind of IT industry. So we can scale only when just by putting up additional HR and a facility to have them seated into that particular thing. And the way generally the model we follow with the fund, as I said, the clients that we've been specialized in are funded startups and SMBs. So how we work is that we initially do discovery with them, and then they beyond discovery they move on to doing POCs. So we deploy 3 4 5 manpower into it in on monthly retainer book, and then they grow to establish MVPs and get into scaling. So this is a gradual scaling. एक छोटे से डिस्कवरी के बाद चलते चलते, क्योंकि उनका कॉन्फिडेंस बनते जाता है, तो वो टीम्स एक्सपैंड होती रहती हैं, एंड प्रोडक्ट बड़ा हो जाता है, तो और टीम की जरूरत उनको रहती है. And that is how we enjoy the confidence of our clients person. So this is the complete model that we work in. And as this I've already uh,
Already explained the North American target. So just want to understand why North America, why not Europe, why not India? Because India also has a lot of SMBs. Uh,
yeah.
Europe also has a similar kind of opportunity. So what is the like your geographical strategy?
Yeah, yeah. So initially we started from India itself, but initial days we weren't able to command better quality rates per se, specifically, which were required to give a quality delivery to our clients. So then we started moving and bidding into the projects around globally, so which includes Australia, Europe, UAE as well, and then on to North America. And eventually, we found that the mecca for newer ideas and funded startups. So North America is a place where all new ideas are actually ventured out, are incubated really, really fast. And second part to it was really important, which is seamless payment cycles. From North America, we always have enjoyed seamless payment cycles every time. in Australia or other regions, there were delays in payments and bigger payment cycles. That was the reason we focused on to North America. But now, since UAE is coming as a big time investment hub for AI and digitalization, we're looking to expand into that direction as well in the coming time.
Okay. So quickly explain about your like service
Yeah.
offerings. Mm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, as initially I seeded initially that how we work. So we are we work as partners to our clients, not just serving them with the team member or just working as a body shop that we are just supplying a person and they have to bill it. We go with them starting from ideation state. We try to do POCs with them and then take up to expand to the next level team. So this is called as a product engineering work. So now we've taken up, our team has graduated to AI first product engineering, because whatever processes we've established since all those years, we have tried and converted those processes to get done through AI first. And once AI has certain limitations, then manual working comes into existence. So we work into SaaS platform development, software as service. We specialize. We are into mobile application, web applications. So these have been our forte since ages. And beyond that, we have diversified to cloud and DevOps services to our clients as well. We are AWS partner. You must have seen initially the badge of AWS in starting. So we are AWS partners as well, and we have a dedicated team into cloud and DevOps. And beyond that, we've started last year working on AI, and we are serving with generative AI solutions and agentic AI solutions. So this
Okay.
is the brief portfolio that we have.
Okay. I think we
Yeah.
have briefly discussed about these trends also, which is like your long-term relationship with the clients. You have a
Exactly.
high operational cost efficiency. You are an AI first development company. Uh,
Yeah. True.
you
True.
deploy the skilled workers on your client within the 1 2 weeks, which is your rapid team onboarding. And
So where it comes from is that the pipelines we already have coming from the handpicked students and training them, have them onboarded and specialized into certain things, and then maintaining some strengths. So our TA team is quite efficient, the current TA team. So we are able to deploy these teams really, really fast to our clients whenever they are required. And then retention has always served us with the monthly retainers of a good order book that we have in hand, which has helped us to compete with other companies through. And one specific thing I would like to specify here: we've been operating through reference model here. Our existing clients have always given us really good references. For us to convert those references, the ratio has been always mostly around 100%. So almost all the references got converted with us. So we have had low marketing cost initially, but now since we have to grow faster, so we and the market is really ripe with AI and digitalization, so we want to grow faster with our marketing and sales engine established further.
great. So uh, I think we have discussed about the strengths and the opportunities you have. Uh,
Yeah.
what is the biggest threat and the weakness currently you have? So if you can just quickly share about it.
I think not having presence in US, physical presence in US, is something which is proving as a weakness for us, and that is why we are looking to go IPO and raise funds. So that, because this affair of establishing physical setup in US is quite expensive, having the complete teams of sales and marketing, and then some technical guys, they are really expensive. So there is an ecosystem which is required to be established, which is currently our weakness, which has come because of limitation of funding. So that is how we are looking to have that. And threat is again the same, that I don't think we have much of global competition, but once we have a physical presence in there, we will be able to command way better rates, because as soon as जैसे ही बोलते हैं कि इंडिया से काम होगा, तो रेट्स जो चलते हैं यूएस में, उससे काइंड ऑफ हाफ या 60% 70% हो जाते हैं।
हम्म,
हम फिर भी प्रीमियम रेट्स चार्ज कर पाते हैं क्योंकि हमारा क्वालिटी लेवल अच्छा है, लेकिन एज सुन एज वी हैव दैट फिजिकल प्रेजेंस देयर, तो एक तो मार्जिन्स का लेवल वहां से हाई हो जाएगा, और दूसरा वी विल बी एबल टू चर्न आउट मोर न्यू क्लाइंट्स एंड लीड्स फ्रॉम देयर। तो वीकनेस भी वही है, और थ्रेट्स भी अगर नहीं खोलते हैं तो ये हमारे लिए एक इस तरह का वेव जो चल रहा है जिसमें हम राइप इस टाइम पे डाइव कर सकते हैं, अगर नहीं करेंगे तो ये बस मिस हो जाएगा।
okay.
एंड बियॉन्ड दैट थोड़ा हालांकि मार्केट में इकोनॉमिक हेड विंड्स चल रही हैं, बट एज ऑफ नाउ हमारे को उसने बेनिफिट ही दिया है, ऑफशोर पे थोड़ा सा फोकस बढ़ाई है।
Okay. Okay. I think the clientele and we have, I think, discussed during this business model.
यस
So,
यस। बेसिकली
global
ये
IT.
ट्रेंड्स हैं, आईटी इंडस्ट्री के ओवरव्यूज मेंशन किए हैं हमने डेक में, जिससे ये पता चलता है कि आने वाला समय एआई और इसकी दो बबल बना था, लेकिन स्टिल अगर ये बबल स्लो डाउन भी होता है, स्टिल एआई कहीं नहीं जा रहा है, आने वाले टाइम में रोबोटिक्स भी आ रहा है, सो देयर इज अ वे बिगर अपॉर्चुनिटीज, एंड हम तो एक छोटा सा चंक उसमें से ढूंढ रहे हैं। अगर वो भी मिलेगा तो वी विल बी ग्रोइंग रियली रियली फास्ट। तो ये
You
कुछ
mentioned
डेटा
here about UK as well. So, are you planning to expand to UK?
See, we are not restricted anywhere, but as of now, we want to be there where already our existing client base is there. Because it's very easy to convince another client when you have a similar kind of client in their geographic around. And
Okay.
that's the reason we look to focus starting from US.
Okay.
So this is the slide which is just a benchmarking of figures against the companies which have already done IPO. So
Mhm.
just those figures. You can
Okay.
move forward. I think we can talk on profit and loss, and I
Yeah.
can explain the kind of EBITDAs and kind of PAT that we've been commanding. So, financial year 24, we did 17 CR of total revenue, and out of that, the bottom line was around 4 CR. So, which shows that it is around 25%. Our margins have been lying somewhere around 25% throughout. 23 was a bit different year because we had to compete after COVID with the global competition, because the remote working started happening. तो वहां पे फिर हमारे जो होम ग्रोन टैलेंट था वो उसको काफी अच्छा ऑफर आना शुरू हुआ, तो हमें भी फिर बड़ा शेल आउट करना पड़ा, बट इवेंचुअली वी वर एबल टू ग्रो विद द रेवेन्यू एज वेल, एंड वो फिर कवर अप हो गया। तो हम काइंड ऑफ 25 20 प्लस काइंड ऑफ मार्जिन्स पे काम कर लेते हैं थ्रू आउट, एंड दैट इज इवेंचुअली विजिबल फ्रॉम फाइनेंशियल ईयर 25 फिगर्स एज वेल। 21 के करीब हमने किया है, एंड 5.5 के करीब हमारा पैट रहा है। And September also we were doing well, and same figures we expect to get continued further.
Okay.
Ji,
So, I think
I
this
think
is the.
balance sheet is something which is
Mhm.
some discussion of tech guys who are on finances.
Okay. Uh,
Object of के बारे में हम बात कर सकते हैं अगर आप इजाजत दें।
yes, yes, sure.
So primarily जो आईपीओ में जाने का प्रोसीड्स रेज करने का जो मकसद था, वो जैसे मैंने पहले भी बताया कि जो यूएस में इकोसिस्टम एस्टैब्लिश करना एक फिजिकल प्रेजेंस का, वो
Mhm.
दैट इज क्वाइट वेरी एक्सपेंसिव टू एन एक्सटेंट। इफ आई हैव टू हायर एक सेल्स अच्छा सेल्स पर्सन जिसका 10 12 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है, उसको एवरेज प्राइसिंग जो है यूएस में वो $1.5 बेस लाइन एंड 1.5 लाख मिशन का एक एवरेज चलता है। और आप जब हायर करने जाते हैं, इकोसिस्टम एस्टैब्लिश करते हैं, तो आप एक पर्सन हायर नहीं करते हैं, यू हैव टू हायर मल्टीपल पीपल, एंड देन द बैटरी टू सपोर्ट देम, पीछे उनके पूरा इकोसिस्टम, मार्केटिंग के पर्सन्स जो लीड ला करके देंगे उनको कन्वर्ट करने के लिए, वो खुद नई लीड भी लाते हैं, लेकिन उनको सपोर्ट भी चाहिए रहता है, एंड देन अदर बीडीआर्स टू अरेंज कॉल्स एंड एवरीथिंग, पूरा एक इकोसिस्टम चाहिए रहता है। तो उस इकोसिस्टम को सपोर्ट करने के लिए हमें ये फंड्स की जरूरत थी। एंड क्योंकि जैसे ही ये इकोसिस्टम काम करना शुरू करेगा तो देयर विल बी स्केलिंग रिक्वायर्ड बाय आवर डिलीवरी टीम। तो स्केलिंग के लिए फिर हमें थोड़ा हमारी फैसिलिटी जो है, डिलीवरी फैसिलिटी, उसको भी बढ़ाना पड़ेगा। एंड साथ साथ में हमारा जो लेयर है जो इंश्योर करे कि क्वालिटी जाए, वो लेयर भी अभी पूरा इंटैक्ट अपनी जगह पे नहीं है, क्योंकि वो एक्सपेंसिव लोग होते हैं, तो उनको हायर करने के लिए भी हमें चाहिए। तो अगर मैं कैटेगराइज करूं तो हम क्या करने जा रहे हैं, हम सेल्स एंड मार्केटिंग में स्पेंड करने जा रहे हैं ऑब्जेक्ट्स के थ्रू, हम एचआर में बिग बिग टाइम इन्वेस्टमेंट करेंगे, एंड थर्ड जो इम्पोर्टेंट पार्ट रहेगा वो R&D का रहेगा, ताकि हम फ्यूचर रेडी रहें। सो एआई एंड रोबोटिक्स में हमारा इन्वेस्ट करने का प्लान है थ्रू दीज प्रोसीड्स।
Okay.
जी।
I think your ratios are there, which investors can look upon it. So how it has been fared. I quickly summarize that ROE and ROC have been stabilized. Debt to
Mm.
equity has come down since company has repaid the debt. Similarly, debt service coverage ratio has increased. Current ratio, the company's current ratio has been increased because that receivables and turnover ratio is consistently down. So yeah, the company has consistently maintained its CPS, while the building up of the reserves has led to a significant increase in the net asset value per share, which is your book value. So that has been the company's journey in the financial strength. So yeah, these are the key highlights. If you can see over the screen, and the customers, as management has said, they have a very high retention of the customers, of North American customers, so which includes customers like Leap, EY. So these are one of the few big customers, also has an India presence also. So
Yeah.
yeah, this is about their clienteles. uh, the growth strategy of the company is they are expanding into US and Canada while building an infrastructure as well as human resources. They are also expanding to build their marketing division across the US and Canada focused. Similarly, the back office of India will be building up a very scalable R&D resources to further strengthen their offerings into AI and all the new emerging technologies which are emerging. And obviously, to expand everything, the execution and the operational team needs to be built. So yeah, the delivery team expansion will be going along with all the three major expansion the company is planning. And for all these things, the company is raising the money.
Absolutely.
So yeah, sir, I'll forward it to you. You can quickly explain about your investment rationale.
Yeah. So though I've touched all those points in the past discussions, so we have a diversified portfolio which is definitely increasing and embedding AI stuff into it, because that's the demand for from each of the clients currently. Everyone wants to develop AI based features. So we have recurring revenue, which is our the biggest strength, that there are a fixed order book. We have monthly retainers, and the revenue comes in a monthly retained form, and 85% of our revenue is from these retainers, and rest we do time and material as well as fixed price, but most of it comes from there. We are a highly scalable business because it does requires only bringing in resources and expanding the facility. And as far as bringing resources, I already told that we have matured in bringing up our homegrown talent into this, which has in fact resulted into stability, and second, into increase of margin as well. So that's another reason that we are able to command better margins as well. So the third upcoming stuff is that as soon as we are able to establish our physical presence in US, we'll be able to command even better rates, because offshoring leads to some downsizing of the pricing that is done. So once we have our presence there, we'll be able to command way better rates. So margins are going to increase from there as well, and going beyond. obviously we have a good scope of number of leads being generated and number good business coming in from them. So I
Okay.
think I've summarized all these points into this part.
Okay, I think we can conclude it. And thank you so much, sir, for briefly explaining the business and taking the time out. I wish you all the luck for the upcoming journey, and I wish you also luck for the your IPO. Uh, Hope to see you on the boards.
Thank you very much, Sudarshanji, for interviewing me. It was a pleasure being interviewed by you, and I hope whatever we've answered, our investors would have insights through it. And we're looking forward to the IPO. Thank you very much for your
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
time. Thank you.